Thanks again for coming back to PerfectRegimen.com. For the month of September, we're going to talk about explosive strength for all you sports enthusiasts. We got football and baseball, basketball coming up. So everybody's getting ready for their sports. For those of you who like to play pickup sports, and even for athletes out there just browsing the web looking for new stuff to get an edge in their sport, we're going to talk about explosive power, and we're going to talk about the explosive power coming from the legs. There's a lot of power in the legs, and for those of us who understand having a center of gravity and being able to train our legs in such a way so that they are able to carry us quickly to wherever we need to be, stop, turn, present more power again, distributing the power immediately, not having to recorrect and retrain your balance over and over again. We can understand that having that explosive power in the legs is very vital for any sport. We want to talk about the difference between strength and the difference between power. Strength is the ability to move a certain amount of weight or the ability to react against an opposing force. So that's strength. What power is the explosiveness, the speed in which you react to that opposing force. And you want to be able to do that with the best stability, control, and balance as possible. So we're going to talk about building explosive strength in the legs. This is a regular weight belt. As you can see, it has a chain attached to it. And we're going to use this. I'm going to strap this around my waist. And now a lot of gyms may have machines such as this. It's a single-sided Cybex cable cross machine. You can either use this or you can use the entire cable cross machine, but this is the better way to use because it allows you to have full running room straight ahead. And what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, I'm going to attach it here. Now I have the weight, I have the line set so that it's about waist level. So that it's about waist level, as you can see, so that I'm able to have the maximum running distance. Then I have the weight set about 75% of what would be my maximum strength load that I can pull or push. And so what I'm going to do is, now that the weight belt is tightened around my waist, I have a chain, an extended chain on it so it's nice and comfortable. You want to be able to get into a running position, an explosive position. How you would start off is as if you were running track, and you're going to push off the back foot and the front foot by shifting and exploding forward. But once you continue, you want to be able to explode straight out. Now first, before you get started, you want to know how far is your line so that you don't overshoot and jerk the weight. So I stop right about here. This is about as far as the line will allow me to go. So I'm going to mark my steps. Now in terms of running, it's about maybe 75% or 50% of the actual strides. Translated, it's about 0.70, I should say 0.75 of the walking strength. So if I walk four steps, I'll get about maybe 3 steps of good explosive movement. So we're going to start here, going forward. I'm in my position. I go forward, take my 3 little steps. I come back nice and easy. Now, pushed off, I started with my right foot in the back. So this time I'm going to start with my left foot back, reverse my hands, get a good explosive 1, 2, I get my good step. So now what I want to do, now that I know how far, so I know you get 2 good stride lengths out. So in this case, rather than 75%, we'll say 50%. So I can get 2 good stride lengths out. So what I want to do, I'm going to squat down, 1, 2, and I want to repeat it as quick as possible. I want to come back fast. I want to stop myself before it jerks, so that way I'm forcing myself to have to enact against opposing forces going forward, my own momentum, the opposing forces coming backward, my own momentum, plus the weight that's pulling me back. So it's a little bit harder going backward, but I'm here, and then push forward, come back nice and quick, stop, push, come back nice and quick, switching legs, stop, push, exploding forward, come back nice and quick. Now that's explosive movement going forward. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around, and as you'll see, the way that I'm going to strike is in such a way so that this way going forward, I'm working my glutes, I'm working my quad muscles, but going back, I'm working a little bit more the hamstrings. What I do is, I squat down, I stretch. That stretching of my leg is what propels me backward or forward from your point of view, what propels me towards the camera, and that stretch of the leg, digging in with my heel, actually stretches the hamstring and works the hamstring at the same time. So I'm pulling back and I take 2 quick steps, I come forward the same way, stop. I start off on the right foot that time, come back, stop. Start off on the left foot this time, come back, stop. And of course continue. Now for those who don't just want explosive movement going forward and backward, because no true sport, as we know, none of the very highly competitive sports actually just have movement going forward and reverse. There's the transverse plane, which is in all planes. So you want to be able to not just go forward and backward, you want to be able to start here, maybe also going side to side, not allowing your feet to click. So what you're doing is on the outside leg, and I'm coming down a little bit to give my leg a good little spring. So I drop my center of gravity down, I keep it center still, and I push off on the inside leg, pulling me forward, then I come back. Of course, I'll switch, and I'll do the same thing going this way. So now I'm moving in the sagittal plane. So you got the frontal plane going forward and backwards, sagittal plane going side to side, and this range of motion. Now, what I want to do is I want to not just get used to going forward or backward, I want to be able to turn in motion. So what I'll do here is I'll take a step forward and turn, take a step to the side. Take a step to the side, come back, turn back. Switch legs, take a step forward, turn to the side. So I'll get used to being able to have explosive power, stop and turn movement. While in motion, spending less time recovering from balance, and that's what you want to practice. So you want to make sure that your gait and your feet are planted in the right direction. As you see, again, I'm coming from here, I'm coming forward. My left foot on that first step, once that left foot clears the first step, it plants, I turn and continue to push in motion. So it's just a quick 1, 2, turn, push off that left foot. So, or the right foot, depending on which side you're going. So here, I'll do the right foot. So my right foot starts in the back, it comes forward, turn, and pushes again to continue in motion. All the time with the weight on me helps you build explosive power. So for all you football enthusiasts, for all you baseball enthusiasts, and for all you basketball enthusiasts, and all these other sports that that demand such type of movement, being able to move in all planes of motion with explosive power, and wanting to maintain balance without having to, stop and retrain your balance. And what I mean by that is you move and then you stop, your feet are shuffling, then you move again. You want to be able to have the explosiveness, quick step, and still moving and stop again. So to build that explosiveness, to get that, this is a great exercise to do. Again, that's for September's exercise of the month. In October, we'll be hopefully. I've got some great stuff planned. I was about to tell you, but I won't tell you. I'll let you wait till October comes. Or you, of course, can send me an email at trainme@perfectregimen.com, or you can call me at 646-773-3054. Again, that's you can look on the website. It's posted on the website pretty much on every page. So great seeing you this month. Look forward to seeing you next week.